Hi guys, hopefully you can see me. It's nighttime right now. And I wanted to record, we'll show you me coding a simple game, rock, paper, scissors, one of my first projects after learning how to code in Python. And really, I just wanted to trace my journey from complete beginner to a point where I'm coding complex projects and developing more complex and professional web applications to a point where I can sell them. So here's a time lapse of me doing the actual coding. I know you don't want to see the hours of actual coding, but it's just a short clip of me doing the actual coding without the extra stuff. And then I'll be back to talk about some of the challenges I faced while coding. So that was me doing the actual coding, the first draft of my code. And the biggest problem I encountered, so I was using this book, um, the Python book, The Ultimate Guide to Coding with Python. And it basically is a book of over 20 different projects, different variety games, data visualization, all these different cool projects that you can use with Python. And so I was going through the book, and it's a bit outdated. So it was coding. It was the code in it was based on Python 2.7, and I used Python 3.8 something. And so I had to update a few things in the code because I was getting errors, like putting the brackets when I was printing. So there were a few things I had to update before I could actually run the code. And another interesting thing that you can use Stack Overflow. So you'll realize that a lot of the problems you have with your project, someone else has faced them, and a coder who's more advanced in their journey can help you. So another problem I encountered when I was writing my code was that when I wrote it, and I played the game, it was not showing the high scores. So like the scores between me and the computer playing the game. And I went over to Stack Overflow, and I asked the question, I searched the question, and someone also had the same problem. And then the answer was essentially that my arguments were outside the brackets. So, print computer score, print player score. So the arguments were outside the brackets. If you don't understand, just you should look through the book, the Python book, and you'll realize you'll get the same problem. Maybe you figured it out. I figured that out by going over to Stack Overflow, and then that's how I corrected my program. And then this is just me launching it, so you can see me quickly playing against the computer. Just three three rounds with the computer, and then it gives you a high score. Literally, it lasts a minute, but then it's a really cool game as your first project. Okay, so we're gonna launch the code again through the Anaconda prompt. You can also use the shell prompt that comes with your Microsoft laptop, or you can also launch the game through your text editor, be it Idle, Spider, or Jupyter. So here we go. Let's just launch it quickly. If you don't know what launching is, you're just basically opening your code for your game in the prompt. You can still launch it through your text editor where you wrote the actual code, but it's just cleaner to pull up the file through a command prompt. So here we go. Okay, so the game starts and it says rock paper scissors, and then you have to pick a move. So let's go with scissors. Then the computer is thinking of a move. Computer through paper, your victory has been assured, so it means you won, right?
You want to play again, gives you the option of playing again. And on this Y or N, we put so many different options. Either if you press Y or N or yes, yes with a capital Y, small y, different variations of yes and no. We have put that in the code so it will work. And then you enter another move, say you go one, computer through rock, it was a tie game, so it can also determine a tie game. Um, let's play one more time so that I can show you what happens if you enter an invalid move. So let's press 6, which isn't an option, and then it says, oops, I didn't understand that, please enter 1, 2, or 3. So let's just end this. And then the computer laughs at you as you realize you've been defeated, so it won that round. So let's say I don't want to play anymore and I want to quit. Gives us high scores. So it was a draw. The computer won, player won.